When we do a competitive bid and a fixed fee, price is the last thing I look at. It is the one thing actually that I don't ask for when we first reach out to a firm for the work. We don't even ask for it. We really, and for us this is very beneficial. We want the business case. How are you going to do this? Break out of the staff who's going to work on it and their experience. Do you know the judge? What's your experience with the jurisdiction? What types of similar cases has your firm done in the past? How do you plan on resolving this if we're being litigated or if it's an acquisition? What's the roadmap and set of steps and key deliverables? We want a business plan. We want a budget around activities. Then, whoever gives us the best, we'll go back and say, how much you want to bill us for this? What's your price? Because if we get the money first, that's all we end up focusing on, right? Well, that's how much our lawyers they're like deer in headlights. They get zoned in on a dollar. They lose basically the rest of the business case. So I don't ask for that. We look at that last. The best part about getting a competitive bid and getting a fixed fee for a firm like ours, it's free legal advice. We get an overview of how you're going to handle this case. It tells us a lot about you as a firm. So we'll have some firms that'll come back and say it's just going to be me and an associate. Other firms, it's going to be 7 partners, 14 associates, our brothers, our sisters, our dogs, and everyone's going to be at meetings, and then we know what the bill's going to be. Because even when you give us a fixed fee, we know how your P&L model works. You're going to think of how the hours work and margins and utilization. And so I know what your fixed fee is going to be based on how you're going to staff the work and how long you think it's going to take. I don't need to see the money. I'll figure it out. But I'd rather basically get an understanding from you how you're going to handle this for us and how you see it working, because that's what we ultimately care about.